Alright YouTube, what is going on guys? How are you doing? Welcome back to another talk on the David Hammond Visuals YouTube channel guys. So I've decided to divide the videos into two main styles, at least as of right now, and that is tutorials where of course I'm teaching more. You know, we have like the B-roll, the music, and the 1, 2, 3 step and all that stuff, and then talk videos which are a bit more raw. I don't believe I'm going to put a track like a soundtrack or B-roll. It's kind of just you, me, we're chilling, we're chatting, just super run and gun, or just really just raw. And if you guys haven't seen the other video, I will link that right up above there. We spoke of the real reason why you suck as a photographer and a videographer, and yeah, again guys, these videos are all out of love. They're all for me to help. I'm not gonna be here and try to judge or no, because really what I do is I'm envisioning myself speaking to my younger self starting off photo and video about 4 years ago, and if I had someone, a mentor, to give me this advice, I would be very appreciative. Like I would really I would use it well. So in this video guys, we are speaking of should you go to film school as a photographer, videographer, really just like should you go to school for photography, videography, etc., etc. So short answer, completely depends. I am not opposed to it. Maybe some of you thought that I was gonna say don't, never, like absolutely not. I think for some people it can be amazing, and I think for others it can be an extreme waste of time. Now, as a bit of backstory to me, I did not go to film school or photography school or anything like that, and I've been doing photo and video for about 4 years. I have done, and I'd say I'm pretty good so far. I've built an entire online business with about 9 courses right now, commercial work. I'll get hired by clients. Like, that's not really an issue. And I didn't go to a single class. I learned everything completely by myself, and this is why this is why David Hammond Visuals is here, because I felt I didn't really get a ton of amazing resources, so I now want to be that resource. Anyways, enough about me. About you guys. Should you go to school? Because I have friends who are photographers and videographers who are going to school for photography or filmmaking, and I have friends who are not. Now, here's the reality, okay? We're going to break it down to a couple things. Again, I don't script these videos. One, the first most important thing, and this isn't necessarily easy, I want you to understand and truly ask yourself, and this all comes down to knowing yourself. How do you learn best? Okay? And really ask yourself how you learn best. Me personally, I learned best through teaching myself, okay? I built multiple businesses. I've either dropped them or failed them, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm pretty multifaceted in the hobbies I have, the passions I have, the businesses I have. I have another YouTube channel speaking all on, I used to have a fitness business, health, development, fitness, psychology, philosophy, all this stuff. And all of that is self-taught, but that is because I understand how I learn. I know how to teach myself, okay? And me in school, going to high school, I didn't ever really learn that well. I just didn't. Same with university or college. I was in there for about a month and I just did not learn that well. So I knew myself it would be useless. There would be no point, because I've obviously been recommended, why don't you try to go to, university or college for photography and videography? But I knew objectively, it's just not going to make sense. I don't learn the best. And that should be the main reason of why you go to school in the first place. It shouldn't be for what we're about to talk about, which is why I think most people go. Okay, it should be if you are learning. Is this honestly helping you? Are you growing in your skills and your crafts doing this? And if you are, here's the flip side. If you are, some people learn best by sitting down in a class that's regimented, step 1, step 2, step 3 with a tutor or a teacher at the front telling them. I have friends who are learning a ton in film school, right? They're introduced to all these new cameras and sets and ways of being, and they're loving it. They're thriving. They honestly are. So it's all going to depend, like, is this actually going to help you? And if it is, dude, then 100% girl. If let's say you've been in high school, right, and you know that the way of teaching, because the school system more or less is all the same, if that helps you and you learn through that, then I would actually strongly recommend you do go, because you will learn a ton, and that's what it comes down to at the end of the day, as you guys know. Are you learning the most? Now, though, that is a hard pill to swallow, because sometimes, and I think this is the majority of times why people do choose to go to film school or photography or whatever, school doesn't matter. I think most people maybe know that maybe this isn't the path that's going to benefit them the most, but it is the easiest path. Maybe it's the path that it is looked highly upon through parents or peers or society or teachers, or you get accolades, congratulations, you're going there. Maybe you're just confused and you don't want to walk a path a bit more with less structure, we could say, And because you don't want to walk that path, which could potentially benefit you way more, you choose to, go down this path, which may be detrimental to you. Maybe you're spending a lot of money, wasting a lot of time. And I'm saying that for and if those people who don't learn that way. If you learn that way, then this doesn't apply to you. Don't watch this video. Keep going. Again, like I told you guys, I have friends who are in school for filmmaking, and it seems like, I don't really talk to them, to be honest, but it seems like they're really enjoying it and they're learning a lot. And to them, I would say, dude, like, you're killing it. Keep going. But that's not the case for everyone. That wasn't the case for me, and all I can give you is my own experience. Now, coming full circle, if you're one of those people that maybe you have the gut feeling that maybe you want to learn this by yourself, right? Maybe you don't want to go to school with it. Maybe you don't have the funds for it. Maybe it's just not realistic. I am here to tell you, you can learn this by yourself, and you can do more than learn it by yourself. You can work with clients. You can thrive. You can build a business. Okay, you can, it's unfathomable. And it's funny because it's actually extremely rare when I'm out in commercial shoots or with clients or friends, excelling at the craft of photography and videography. I think I've only been asked one time, hey, did you go to school for this? Which kind of goes to show people do not care. I don't want you guys to think that just because you went to school, people or clients are going to take you more seriously, opposed to oh, they won't hire me if I don't have a photography degree, or I don't have that's BS. The only one person who's ever asked me that was a friend of a client I was shooting. It wasn't even the client. It was a friend that he was just there with him. He just asked. He was curious, like, oh, did you learn this by yourself? And I told him, yeah. And he was blown away. He was like, oh, sick, cool. So that's that. That's all I'm gonna say. That's where I'm gonna finish it, guys. I don't think it's a black and white answer. I think it's a very gray area. If it benefits you, and this is where it comes down to, if it's honestly gonna benefit you, and you're going to learn and have all those amazing resources yourself, then go for it. Go to film school. Go to photography school. Go to an art school. Go to whatever school. It doesn't really matter. But if you know objectively yourself through past experiences, or basically just what your gut's telling you, that maybe you're best learning this by yourself, I want to let you know that there are ways to do it. There are tons of resources out there, and I want to be a major resource. And that's where I'm going to finish it off. That's the whole reason why I built this YouTube channel. Through my trials and errors, through my years of screwing up and learning, I want to really just capitalize that and be able to disseminate that and give it to you guys in a much more palpable manner, opposed to you, scurrying all over the place and wondering, am I learning enough? I will be that resource and I will help you. So I'll finish it there, guys. I'll finish it here with the plug. There is, if you guys are interested, and this isn't, by the way, this is not the reason I made the video to plug this. Absolutely not. But there is a plug nonetheless, guys. David Hammond Visuals. If you guys are interested, there are all courses down below. Photo, video courses. I have a total of 6 to 9 courses, each an hour to an hour and a half long. There's a free one for each and every one of you guys, which takes one section of all of my 6 courses and puts it into a half an hour free course for you guys. Commercial course, documentary course, short film, music video, outdoor photography, outdoor videography. I would strongly recommend you guys get that if you have not yet. And as always, guys, there is coaching, one-on-one coaching, where we do photo and video coaching. And we take it a step further if the courses are, you want something extra. But again, I'll finish it there, guys. Those are my opinions. That's what I think. I just want this video to be, I guess, to shed awareness that, school is not the only option. You don't need to go. And for me, I didn't. And I've learned everything I felt I needed to learn. Of course, I'm still learning, but, you can make it happen. Your choice, I'm not telling you what to do. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys all, and I will talk to you in the next video. Much love. Peace.